Question number 5. While recent scholarship has undermined claims that the works of 12th century Islamic philosopher Ibn Rushd were blank, other Muslim philosophers of his time, it is indisputable that his location in the Muslim-ruled area of what is now Spain meant that his works were primarily available thousands of miles west of the era's center of Islamic thought. So which choice completes the text with the most logical and precise word or phrase? A. Controversial among, B. Antagonistic toward, C. Imitated by, or D. Inconsequential to. So what we observe is that Ibn Rushd and his location, we can see it is Spain, and that is quite far or thousands of miles away from the center of Islamic thought. So choice A is incorrect because this one says controversial among. Because the issue under consideration in the text is whether other Muslim philosophers of Ibn Rushd's time had access to his works, not whether his works were controversial among or causing dispute among other philosophers. Because Ibn Rushd is thousands of miles away from the center of Islamic thought. He is in Spain, his location. So, but there's nothing mentioned about controversial. And B is also incorrect, antagonistic toward. So the text implies that other Muslim philosophers of Ibn Rushd's era were aware of his works, not that they were antagonistic toward or hostile toward him. There is no suggestion that Ibn Rushd's writings elicited hostility from his contemporaries. So nothing about antagonistic is mentioned. C is incorrect because in this context, imitated by would mean followed as a model by. Although the text implies that Ibn Rushd's works were at least somewhat available in regions that were the center of Islamic thought during the period, it doesn't specifically address in what ways his works influenced contemporary Muslim philosophers. Thus, the text doesn't support the idea that other philosophers modeled their own works after Ibn Rushd's works. Nothing in this text which shows that somebody imitated him. So, the best answer is actually D, inconsequential to. D is the best answer because it most logically completes the text discussion of the 12th century Islamic philosopher Ibn Rushd. As used in this context, inconsequential to means not significant to. So according to the text, Ibn Rushd's works were primarily available in Spain where he lived. He lived in Spain, which is far from the central areas of the Muslim world, a fact that could support the conclusion that his influence on Muslim contemporaries was limited. Because he was far away, he had limited effect on the Muslim contemporaries. The text implies, however, that recent scholarship has shown that his work still had an impact on other Muslim philosophers of his time. But recent scholarship has undermined claims works of Ibn Rushd were inconsequential. So they have undermined that. That means he did have an effect even though he was quite far from the Muslim world in Spain. His work did have a little bit of effect on his contemporaries.